What is the Cataclytrix? This was created by SR Canox and it's definitely cataclysmic. In this reality, back on Galvan Prime, instead of being a swampy terraformed planet of geniuses, it has become a haven for natural disasters, taking at least 3% of our Galvan population each time a disaster passes through. However, Azimuth is always building, and in this reality, he recognized the power of these natural disasters and decided to harness them, putting them inside of his own Omnitrix that we now know as the Cataclytrix. But what kind of aliens does a natural disaster watch have? Before we talk about the playlist, I want to shout out October Sour Ghoul for the dope new look for the #1 Galvan. Comment your thoughts below. Firstly is the Bite Force monster Ripjaws, or the Cataclysm Swirl Disaster. This Pisces Volan sample is derived from the disaster of floods and uses water inside of his body to move not only on land but to also soup himself up underwater, making him pretty much a better version of Aquaman. And on the higher end, it can cause great floods, destroying everything within a 500,000 square meter radius. Pretty sure this flooding thing gives One Piece fans anxiety. The Pyromaniac, Heat Blast, or Volcano is a molten man of no mystery. Coming from the disaster of volcanic eruptions, he can control volcanic surfaces, lava, and of course, fire. Being able to therefore manipulate both earth and flames sort of reminds me of Geyser from the Altertrix. The Kineceleran Speedster has his own disaster derived from a hurricane. Still being unmatched in speed, the mechanical adjustments on his legs enable him to take on earth-shattering speeds that can create devastating hurricanes in an instant. Put Barry Allen on the bench because this guy is...
And I'm the fastest man alive.
Windy Matter. The Cataclysmic Galvan DNA sample has a new addition, not changing it genetically, but a technological upgrade that comes out upon transformation, which is a backpack connected to his Cataclytrix that allows him to control the winds, giving him devastating tornado abilities. Airbenders, beware, because Windy Matter is here. Earthquake, or Resident Tetraman, is the big fighter boy of this watch. Having his disaster being derived from an earthquake, he possesses immense physical and combat prowess, being able to generate earthquakes and direct them as well. Toph should be jealous. Now these aliens and power boosts seem like the most broken thing since sliced bread. However, that is counteracted by the functions of the watch. Let's take a look. It transforms the user into a mutation of an alien able to generate natural disasters. This power could be boundless, being able to erase continents or even becoming a planetary threat. Instead of the common 10-minute time limit, the user has 1 hour in any transformation. However, the drawback is that the recharge time is 24 hours. It's 1 transformation per day based on what I'm seeing. This makes sense as a means of balancing the watch. If an alien is simply a walking natural disaster, the overwhelming power that they would have wouldn't be something to sneeze at, putting not only villains in danger, but civilians as well. I am not really in love with the 24-hour time limit for recharge, but that 1 hour window for a fight more than makes up for it. This watch seems to be uber broken, but it might not make it to Alien Force as well as the Charnitrix though. And if you don't believe me, you can find out by clicking this video here.